Okay, you can go to Blackboard, and under Blackboard, under Assignments, you'll see Report Tools and OLAP Cube with pivot tables, okay? That's what we're going to take a shot at completing today.
I'm sorry, what is this under?
Under Assignments, under Blackboard. What's that? Oh. You find it, Ms. Feeney? Assignments? It's the very first thing. Report Tools and OLAP. You got it? Okay, so I put together some sales January 2009 data. Let's open that up as a Microsoft workbook. And in that data, we have, under sales January 2009, we have the transaction date, the product they bought, the price, the way they paid, the delivery channel, in-store, online, or mail, the name of the person, the city they were from, the state, and the country. Okay, so this is the data that we chose to gather. Now, remember we talked about reporting functions that we can use? Well, we're going to use all of those reporting functions, so let's take this step by step. It first says, make a copy of sales January 2009 worksheet and then rename it to question 1. So how do we do that? Do you guys remember how we did that? Okay, we can right click on it, say move or copy, create a copy, and click OK. And then I'm going to left click and then drag it down to the right. You don't have to do that as long as you have it, but I'm going to put them in order. So all I did was, if you left click on the tab, you see the little arrow. It says you can drop it here, you can drop it here, you can drop it there. I'll drop it here. Yep, and then we'll right click on it and rename it question 1. So I still have my original data in sales January 2, but now I have question 1, and I can do whatever I like with it. It says sort question 1 worksheet with a 3-tier sort. So a 3-level sort, country at the top level, state at the next level, and last name at the last level. All should be in ascending A to Z order. How would I do that? Very good. Highlight all the data. Go to data. Go to sort, and I think I said what first? The country? Yeah. Okay, and we wanted A to Z order. Add level, we wanted state, A to Z level. Do you say my data has headers? You have that checked? Yeah. Okay. If you don't have that checked, it thinks that first row is data. You check it, it says, hey, that's header, so that's something I can use. And then by, what did I say, name? Got it? Click OK, and ta-da, this is what you should have for question 1. So sorting, I think we knock that out of the park. Make a copy and rename it to question 2. You guys with me? We're going to copy sales January. Now the other way I can do this, if I hold down the, oops, no, I don't want to do that. I'm sorry, sometimes Screencast-O-Matic hurts me. The other way I can do that, if I click, hold down my control key, and if I click on that tab, and then you see it has that plus, it says, hey, you want to make a copy of this, and then you release it, it makes a copy of it. So it's just another way to copy it. If you hold down the control key on that tab and then drag it somewhere, it'll make a copy. That's another way to copy it. So you can copy it whatever way you want, but I wanted to show you another way. And then we'll call this question 2. So what I'd like us to do is to take this data range, because it's just data in a range, and make it into something called a table. And Excel treats table as one item, okay, as one item. So how do I make that into a table? You guys remember we did this, yes? Let's highlight the data, A through I, insert, not pivot table, just table. It says, does your table have headers? And yes, my table does have headers. I ask you to choose any kind of style you like. So as we click on the table, you see we get table tools. And one of the things we have is table styles. I'm going to go with that style. That's a dark style, but I like it. You go with any style that you desire. So that is formatting. It also, for question 2, asks me to filter by state, and it only wants to see things from Quebec. So automatically, we have, when we create a table, all the columns are filterable. That's a word. And everything is on. I'm going to unclick select all, and then I'm going to go down and look for maybe things from, I go too far. Where the hell's Quebec?
QRS, you go down.
Huh?
You go down. Right there.
I don't see it.
Go up. It's in alphabetical order.
Yeah. I guess I'm having trouble with the alphabet this morning. Let's check on Quebec. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. And click OK. All right. So there are the, now everything is still there. This is opposed to, when we got rid of duplicates, it actually got rid of the data. All the data is still there. You can see it says 1, 129, 130, 131, because it's just filtering it out. It's just masking it. It's not deleting it. Okay? Let's go back to Blackboard and see what it wants to do. It wants us to make another copy and call it question 3. So I'm going to do that. Oh, sorry about that. So just take the original sales data and make a copy and call it question 3. So I'm going to say move or copy. Whoa, that's no good. And rename that as question 3. What I'd like you to do for this one, let's see, make a pivot table, question 3. Rename the pivot table worksheet. So it's going to create a brand new worksheet for us. We want to call that question 3 PT for pivot table. Put channel on the rows, payment type on the columns. What do we call those in an OLAP cube? They're called dimensions, very good. And put price in the data values. What do we call that in an OLAP cube? Dimensions are the things that we categorize by. Anything we're interested in studying is called a what, Mr. Geezy?
Measure.
It's called a measure, very good. Price in the data values and change price field setting to average. So we're doing grouping and calculation. So payment type on the columns and put channel on the row. Okay, so I want to highlight all of this. Go up to insert, pivot tables, I want a new worksheet. I click OK, and it's going to build me a new worksheet. It's called sheet something, sheet 6. I want to rename that to question 3 PT for pivot table. Okay, I would like to put, my first dimension is channels. I'd like to put that on the rows. So I'm going to drop that there where I see in-store, mail, and online. I want to put payment type on the columns. So I drag that there. That's another dimension. And I want to put price on the values area. That's a measure. Now by default, it has a count. So it's counting, I think I have 998 transactions. It's counting the number of transactions, which is fine. And let's just leave it there. What the hell, it's more information, that's fine. Let's take that price again though and drag it below count of price. And beyond just count of price, I would like the, what did I say, average? I believe I said average, yes. So I'd like to know the average price of these items. So on the second one, the count of price 2, click on that drop down, go to value field settings, and change that to average. And while I'm there, I'm going to change this to the custom name to average. And the number format, might as well make it look nicer. I'm going to change that to currency with no decimal places. You good? Did you guys get that?
Where'd you go, value field segment?
So did you drag, you have this down here now, Will?
Yeah.
So just click on that drop down and you'll see value field settings. And then we changed that second one to average and we changed the custom name to average. We're going to get all this done today. It's my gift to you, I guess. You guys good? Okay, click on, we're going to make another tab. So we're going to take sales January 2000. Well, let's just make a pivot table right from here. So go to sales January 2009, highlight the data, go to insert. I'm going to insert another pivot table. Click OK. And this one I want to call question 4 PT.
Should we just, are we copying the data just from the original?
Yeah, because it creates another worksheet anyway, so there's no need to do. And then I'm going to drag that down to the end. Where to put my question? There it is. Okay, so I want to make a pivot table of question 4. Rename the pivot table worksheet OLAP. You don't have to do that. Create an OLAP cube with the following dimensions: product, channel, and save the resulting workbook and attach it to the assignment for grading. The measure should be total price. add a filter for using payment type. So this one really has 3 dimensions. So we're talking about product, okay, with the following dimensions. No, actually 4 dimensions. Product, channel, country, and the measure should be total sales price. Add a filter using payment type. Okay, so product, channel, and country. Now think about how we want to lay this out. We need product, channel, and country. What do you think I want to do?
Channel on the rows.
Okay. So let's put channel on the rows, which is, where the hell is channel?
I made a copy and I have it. Yeah, it was weird.
What?
Yeah. I made a copy of the thing I have Jeff's.
Do you guys not have it except Ian? Ian's the only one who has it?
He made a copy of it. Yeah. He made a copy of it, so he has channels, but
Should we delete the new thing we make a new one?
Yeah, I just don't understand that though.
following directions.
Yeah, but there's no reason it should do that. Don't do what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start over.
It's there. I don't know why that would not be there. Okay, so disappointing. All right, so in interest of moving forward, I guess make a copy of this.
Yeah, I have it.
You have it now after you copied it, Katie?
Printed, yeah.
I don't know why that would be. I'm at a loss here to explain that. So I just copied it, then highlighted, I guess. Do insert, pivot table. Yeah, and it's there now. I do not know why.
I just deleted it.
I don't care what you name it. So what do we want? We want a channel, right? So we're going to put that in the rows. And we have in-store, mail, online. The other dimensions we wanted were product and country. So go ahead. Did you make a copy of it? And then make a pivot table off of that? Jerry? Yeah. Everyone else not have it? Does everyone else have it now? Channel.
Yeah.
I don't, I'll have to figure that out. I'm not sure why that is. Let's take product and put that under channel as well. Let's put country on the columns. And then let's put price in the values. And let's change that to sum. Might as well make that currency as well. I really don't like the format of this. Why don't I like the format of this? Improve the format of this for me.
Countries, total
Yeah, I don't like it's too wide, right? It's too wide. I mean, the data's there, but it's really too wide. So maybe what I should do is I'm going to put, what do we have? There's 3 product types. I'm going to put that over in the columns, and then I'm going to put country here. So I have it by country, and then within country I have it by channel.
Does it matter if channel's above country?
I think it does. I like it by country, and then within country by channel.
Gotcha.
And then product type. And what's great about this is it's a pivot table. It's online analytical processing, so I can change it. You know, if I want to see it a different way, I can drag. I think I also asked you to filter by, what did I say to filter by? Payment type. So we're going to take payment type and drop that into the filter area. I don't think I showed you this, but I maybe showed you in stats. But we can also do, I like this better than the filter. You can insert something called under pivot table tools. You can go to design, or it's under analyze, I think, and insert something called a slicer. I can show you guys this. So you insert a slicer. Let's do a slicer by payment type.
It's insert slicer.
Yeah, if you go to,
It's technically a review. Oh, I see.
yeah, if you go under pivot table tools, analyze, and under the filter group, you'll see insert slicer.
Mine has us like checking off these things.
Excuse me?
Yeah, you have to check off payment.
Is that what the,
Payment type?
Yeah. And then I'll bring it up.
Thank you.
and then if I just want Amex, I just click on Amex. If I want diners, so now it really becomes interactive. And then save the resulting workbook and attach it to this assignment for grading. So you do that down here.
And how do you get out of these?
Can you show that last step again?
Which step is that, Will?
Yeah, that's the payment type.
The slicer? Okay, if you click on the pivot table itself, right? And when you do that, you get this pivot table tools. You see this?
Oh, wait. Just delete it.
You there, Will, or no? Make the slicer pretty. It's nice.
I think everything just got deleted.
You sure you're just not on the wrong worksheet, maybe? Check your worksheets. Okay, so if you have done everything and have submitted it, you are free to go. I've enjoyed teaching you this semester. I will see you at the final. I'll see you, I'll be recording a lecture that you'll get via email probably today.
How are we voting on the questions?
I'm going to create a poll.
Are you gonna like send an email with directions? When's the review sheet going?
At the same time that I record the video today.
Wednesday 8, right?
Wednesday at 8 a.m., yes.
My laptop died halfway through.
Okay, you can do it then, yeah. It's not due till Friday. This thing you just did.
Doesn't, like, it's giving me totals.
Sweet Australia.
Like, it's giving me the channels separate from,
Okay.
than, like.
Yeah, if you go to design there and go to report layout and say in show in, I think it's compact form. Click on that. So that changes the form, but are you saying your data's not the same, right? it right? Argentina. How come mine's different than yours? So sum of price, that's right. How come our values are different? So for Australia, that's your first one, right?
Yeah.
Now you have Argentina
No,
first.
Argentina.
I don't have Argentina.
I can do it again.
What do you have for Australia? You have, I only have 21,000. Maybe I screwed something up. I think yours might be right, mine might be wrong. So I'm missing Argentina. You have Argentina, right?
Do you have Argentina? Here's Argentina.
Yeah, there's an Argentina for 1,200 bucks. Oh, I know why. I'm filtered, that's why.
I filtered it,
Like
though.
the same amount as a regular exam.
What's that, I'm sorry? Yeah. Is that what you asked? Is it gonna be the same amount? Yeah.
So,
Oh, I know,
but-
I'm filtered. Are you filtered too? So I'm gonna
I don't
unfilter. Clear filter. I want clear filter.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
now I have Argentina.
So-
So you have, so do we have
What
the
I
same
have
amounts on
the- I have
1,200?
the filter, so it doesn't need to be on. This?
Yeah, well, click on the filter. Go up. Oh, you have all. So you don't have anything filtered at this point.
I guess not.
No, you don't. Okay, so Argentina, you have 1,200, that's good.
What were we supposed to have filtered? Nothing?
Nothing, yeah, I just
Okay.
wanted you to set up the filter, but not filter anything. Wear Tech Watch, 28.8, so you have it the same now.
So that's good.
That's good, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you have it now.
Thank you.
Is mine set up correctly too?
Let's see.
How do I get these out?
Well, here's what you wanna do. You wanna put this, so country, you wanna put it above the channel, so take that country and drag it, yeah, there you go, and drop it. Okay, that looks good. Yep, that looks good. Now, what did you ask there, Will?
Like, how do I get these options in?
Oh, that's called a slicer. I'll show you how to do that. Click on the pivot table. Okay, now go up to design. Options, I'm sorry. Go up to options. And you see there where it says sort and filter. See it says insert slicer.
Oh,
So insert a slicer. And then click on payment type. You want to check payment type. And click OK. And now you have, that's like a filter that you can interact with.
okay.
All right.
I don't need to leave this up though, right? Or do I?
You can leave it there, yeah. And then you save the workbook and submit it through Blackboard.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, can you make sure everything else is just right?
12,000.
Something happened, I don't know how all these sheets go.
No, it looks good. Yeah, I think you're good.
Oh wait, is this supposed to be in dollars, this one? This is
Yeah,
a
so I'll show you how to
question.
do that. Yeah, right click on that. And then go down to,
And, like when I tried to
go-
change the name to these, it changed this instead.
okay, go to, click on that drop down. Go to field settings. Go to number format. And go to currency. Click, go to 0 decimal places. See the 2 up there? Go down to, go down to 0. Click OK. And then up here, change it to just price, or, see what it says average of price? Just change that to price, or just average, I think I had you do it.
Yeah, it was just,
Okay. And then click OK down there. There you go. That looks good.
alright.
You wanna submit it?
Yeah, it's just